As a woman, my main struggles is being a mother, a single mother of 2 kids, and having to do a lot of things by myself. Wow. At the age of 17, when I had my daughter, I realized that being a woman is not an easy thing. At that time, I didn't have as much support as I do now. I was a new mother to my daughter, and I wanted to get my life together. I didn't want my daughter to see me when she grows up to see that mommy didn't do nothing with herself. So I wanted to get back into school so she can see that mommy's getting into school, it must be important, let me get into school, let me finish school, you know, instead of running the streets and doing things that will not get her forward in her life, you know, good things. As a child, my family expected for me to listen to them, you know, go to school, clean the whole house, and cook, because that's what I'm supposed to do as a woman when I get older. So I guess my grandmother was just preparing me to become a woman. A woman is a good person, good-hearted person, strong individual, you know, that no matter what is always going to move forward in her life. Well, from before when I was younger, the definition of a woman was different, because it was like, oh, the woman has to stay home and cook and clean, and the men go and work and bring home the money, and the women take care of the kids and the men. And now as I'm older, we see it like that. I feel like it should be 50-50, everything's equal. As well as a woman should cook and clean, a man should cook and clean. As well as a man can go to work, a woman should go to work, you know? For my future, I hope to finish school and have a career in the medical field, as I always wanted. And for my daughter, I want her to finish school as well and get a career and live her life with no worries, stress, and be able to have positive energy and people in her life.
Hi, my name's Christopher March. And I record music outside, like inside of my room. So I've wanted to be a musician since I was around 10 years old. And the way that my family has supported me is that they allow me to just express my ideas as freely as I want to. Shows like Fiddler on the Roof and Little Shop of Horrors, they changed my worldview in that I got to be able to be a part of something that wasn't just in my area. So I was able to meet new friends and make new acquaintances that I never thought I would be friends with in that time, and it really changed how I viewed the world in itself. So I started studying at the College of Staten Island in 2017, and at first I majored in computer science, but then I decided to switch into information systems and informatics, and usually just called IT. And the reason I chose that major was because computer science ended up being too rigorous for what I wanted to do with my life, and information systems informatics allowed me to also minor in music. Honestly, no, the education that I received in high school didn't really help me as much in college. Some of the ways it didn't really help me was that the math program that I had didn't really go into the college math that I'd be getting into, so most of the time when I started up in college, it felt like a big, a very big rush into that semester of just math and those subjects. I would describe the genre of music I make as melodic rap, so music like A Boogie or Pierre Bourne, that's the type of style that I make. And living in a Jamaican household and going on that trip to Jamaica this summer has only really changed how I view drums and how I view basses. So now I think more in guitars, and I think more about tropical rhythms, you know? Yes, I'm trying to come out with new music sometime in September, probably about 3 or 4 new songs. I definitely do believe that receiving love and support while achieving their goals creates a huge difference in their lives. Because when you have children who are able to see themselves in more successful roles because of the fact that they had a family that was keeping them together during hard times, I think it really, really helps.
Good afternoon. My name is Joy Griffin. I'm a resident assistant for the door, and I'm also front desk coverage for the door. Without becoming emotional, I build a rapport with the residents here. It's okay for them to come and speak with me for any reason. If you're having an issue, if there's something that I can contribute to solving a situation or just having a conversation, then again, I will put my best foot forward to get the situation resolved and just to let them know that I'm here. I first attended Lincoln Tech in 2013. I just recently graduated, but I graduated, Lincoln Tech closed, so I transferred over to Southern New Hampshire University, where I graduated. It was difficult in the beginning with working full-time and being in school at the same time, but with the support from my director and my supervisor, they were able to let me do my classes online here at work. That school, after searching and searching for many schools' online classes, offered exactly what I was looking for. I plan to become a probation and/or parole officer within the next 5 years. Criminology, it's something that I always wanted to do. I've always worked with youth, and being that in this day and time, a lot of our youth are being involved in criminal justice or just being locked up or picked out for no reason. I felt that if I could do something with my degree through school, then that's what I wanted to. Education is definitely important. I'm a little bit older, but coming up, you could not get a job. You can't get a good job working anywhere else without education. Education is the key to success.
Hi, my name is Cynthia. I work for the door. My new position is amazing. I started working here in 2015 as a per diem resident assistant. I was able to move up, and currently I am now a resident life coach. I'm not in school, but I did graduate from the College of New Rochelle. My major was psychology, and I did a minor in social work, which was one of my goals for my life. The support system I had was my family members. Knowing that I wanted to go to college, and I had 3 children, so a lot of times my mother and my sister would help with the child care So that took a lot of the stress off of me of having to be in class, trying to worry about who's watching the children and then focusing on class. And I was the first one to graduate out of college out of my family. I have 7 siblings, and I was the first and only one to graduate. My mother was so proud when she see me walk across the stage. So it's very important. It's about, for me, it was about doing it for myself, but also for my children. Because I feel that me setting that example, at some point they did follow my footsteps, and I'm really grateful about that. Honestly, at my age, I just want to stay here at my job, which I love doing. I want to retire and just travel and spend time with my grandchildren. That's what I'm looking forward to now.